And we begin with the Gene Hooks Lifetime Achievement Award, which bears the name of Hall of Fame athletic director and coach and athlete Dr. Gene Hooks, who again is with us tonight. It's always great to see Dr. Hooks. Again, now be coachable on this, right? Please hold your applause, if you will, as you watch the monitors around the auditorium and as we introduce tonight's Gene Hooks Lifetime Achievement Award winner, Deacon footballer Sid Kitson.
Sid Kitson, a former professional football player, got his career start at Wake Forest University. A native of Providence, New Jersey, he accepted a scholarship to start his career at tight end, transitioning to offensive tackle and eventually to offensive guard. Kitson was selected by the Green Bay Packers in the third round of the 1980 NFL Draft. Upon retirement, he began his career in real estate, founding Kitson and Partners in 1999. A Florida-based real estate company specializing in the creation and development of environmentally responsible, sustainable, master plan communities and commercial properties. Sid has served on multiple civic, education, and nonprofit boards. He chaired the 2016-2017 Florida Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors, served as the chair of the Board of Governors for the State University System of Florida in 2020 and 2021, is immediate past chair of the Florida Council of 100, and was named Time Magazine's Dreamer of the Year in 2023. Congratulations to Sid Kitson as the Gene Hooks Lifetime Achievement Award recipient.
Thank you very much. Wow. Thank you, President Wente and John Curry and everyone at Wake Forest. I'm just so truly honored here tonight to receive the Gene Hooks Lifetime Achievement Award. You know, Dr. Hooks was the athletic director here when I was a student, and I was very fortunate to have known him. So that makes this really special. And the fact that he's here tonight is even more special. So thank you so much. It is an honor to be a part of this. Also, congratulations to all the Hall of Fame honorees here tonight. It's great that Carlos Bradley, a teammate of mine, is inducted into Hall tonight. And it's great to also see Jay Venuto and Bill Ard and James McDougall, all from that 79 team and former Hall of Famers. Very cool. I tell you, it is very exciting for me here to have my mother here tonight. She has been an incredible inspiration to me my entire life. I love you, Mom. My sister Catherine is here with her husband Harrison. You may recognize Harrison Rudder's name. He's a former Wake Forest golfer. My sister Joan is here with her son Brian. Joan just started working at Wake Forest, so that's very cool. And our daughter Lauren, who attended Wake and graduated with a finance degree and a master's in accounting. And her husband Justin, who was a Wake Forest grad and got his MBA. So we have a lot of this in our family. Wake is where I met my wife, Diane. Diane was the prettiest girl at Wake Forest, I promise you. And she was a cheerleader. So when I first saw Diane, Jay and I were at a basketball game, and Jay, you remember this. I quickly told him, you know, that's the girl I'm going to marry. So Jay laughed because, well, I may have said that a few times about some other girls. But this time I was serious. And we also laughed because we knew that she was way out of my league. But here we are, Diane, 44 years later, 2 kids, 6 grandkids, and back where it all started. I love you. So I went to Wake because it had great academics and a fantastic Division I football schedule. But most importantly, and I mean this, I'm just so truly grateful for the opportunity they gave me to attend this fantastic university. You know, I remember my freshman year for football. We were pretty good my freshman year. We went 5-6. We had a talented team with pretty high expectations. And then going into my sophomore year, we were picked to win the ACC. So we won our first game, and then we went on this tremendous streak and lost our next 10. So they fired the coach and brought in John Makovic. And Coach Makovic made many changes. He made sure that it would be both physically and mentally challenging. But he also brought within this tremendously positive attitude, a winning attitude, and an unrelenting work ethic. It's a philosophy that inspired me throughout my career. So even with that, my junior year, we went 1-10. Now, that's 2 wins and 20 losses in 2 years. That was not fun, I promise you. But I was the starting tight end, and in fact, that's why my wife said she married me, because I had a tight end, but which she now says I completely lost. Anyway, after 3 games into my junior year, I was leading the ACC in receptions, thank you, Jay, and feeling pretty good about myself. Now, the coaches, unfortunately, did not share in that same enthusiasm. So after the 3rd game, they came to me and they said they wanted to move me to offensive guard. They said it would be the best thing for the team and it would be the best thing for me. Now, this was a monumental change because up to that point, I'd spent countless hours training as a receiver and dreams of scoring touchdowns in the NFL and all the fun things that come with scoring touchdowns in the NFL. There are no fun things that come from being an offensive lineman. But I agreed to the change. So my senior year, absolutely true, we were ranked the worst team in the nation. So expectations were low. Again, we won our first game, and as we were running off the field, the crowd was chanting 1-10, do it again. And it was a home game. But we ended up 8-4. We were ranked in the top 20, and we went to a bowl game. And now, look, it wasn't a national championship, but I got to tell you, it was pretty exciting. And we did it with a great group of players. So many of you guys here tonight. It's so awesome seeing you because it was fun on and off the field. And the coaches were right. The move to offensive line did help the team, and it did give me a chance to play in the NFL. So after I graduated from Wake, I was drafted by the Green Bay Packers, and I played for a little time with the Dallas Cowboys. But, I enjoyed my time in the NFL, but when it was over, it was time to move on. So for my second career, I wanted to do something completely different, and that led me to real estate. So this is absolutely true. My senior year at Wake, a local real estate developer offered to drive me around Winston-Salem and show me what he had accomplished. And I got to tell you, I was just so struck by how proud he was of what he built. He never mentioned money. It was about what he created and the positive impact he had on people's lives. I remember thinking to myself, I want to do that. So fast forward to today, we are now building the most environmentally responsible, the most sustainable, resilient, and innovative new town in the United States, the first to be powered by solar energy. Babcock Ranch is how I can make a difference in the world and have a positive impact on people's lives. All of you here today have your own unique stories. It's what defines us. But for me, if I had not gone to Wake Forest, if I had not been moved from tight end to offensive line, if I had not met with that developer from Winston-Salem, I am certain that I would not be standing in front of you here today. Thank you again for this great honor, and thank you, Wake Forest, for making this journey possible. Go Deeks! Thank you.